Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Game 2 of IG versus Dreamtime. What are you looking at, Ben?
Twitter.
All right. Nothing exciting?
Terribly exciting.
No drama in the Dota world?
I just saw one of you tweet, and it was by you.
Okay. Yeah.
Giving up the update.
Game 2. Let's go. IG versus Dreamtime. Dreamtime get a big upset in Game 1. Not a huge surprise, but definitely an upset. Like, Dreamtime are a team who are capable of those upsets.
It's like 82, 83-17.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I think it's a slightly... I would say it's like 70-30. Like, well, if it's a best of 1, I'd say it's 70-30. The fact it's a best of 3, I'd say it's less likely for a Dreamtime to win a best of 3, but they're now 1 up, so...
Even though they won, their execution was still really sloppy.
IG's execution was worse, though. That's
IG's execution was worse.
The thing is, you know IG are capable of better. With Dreamtime, it's like, well, they're probably capable of better, but it's less likely that they do better in Game 2, so... We'll see. We'll get ourselves in the Game 2 draft. This is our winner bracket round of 8 match, and IG, this time around on the Radiant side, this time around with first pick, so they're going to get their hands on center again. This is like same as draft as Game 1, though. Last time Dreamtime had first pick, they took AA. This time they won't get the AA, though. The Invoker's in the pool, though, so no team going for the Invoker just yet.
So is Naga.
They don't see much Naga play in China. Like,
every
now and then.
Oh, really? I'm surprised IG banned out Bat Rider. I think YIF is like disgustingly good on that hero.
Yeah.
So you should always leave it in the pool if your first pick in IG, I think.
Well, Dreamtime do not take the Invoker, so if IG want the Invoker Centaur combo, they can have it, and they will take it, so... Well, this is a worry for Dreamtime, I feel. And this is where if you're IG, you're thinking, let's ban those strong mid-game pushing heroes that ruined us last game. Like, take out heroes like Luna,
DK.
Luna, DK, probably the big ones. You could take out the junglers, which Super likes to play, but I think the Luna DK is probably the bigger problem. You got Wisp, which is a hero that Dreamtime do use, but it's not really one of those scary pushing style heroes.
Nah. It certainly isn't. I don't know. I don't actually think they should be terribly scared of Wisp. Does Dreamtime run it a lot?
Not a lot.
But enough.
And I guess enough that it's a thing to worry about. Like a Wisp tiny, because in that second stage, Dreamcam could in theory pick up both those two heroes, so they ban out the Wisp. They don't have to worry about the Wisp tiny combo. But I'm a bit surprised that gets it's worthy of a ban. And they ban out Morphling as well. So XDD has played quite a bit of Morphling over the last week or two from when I've seen them play. So that one less surprising, but I still think this is where if you're Dreamtime, you just say let's go for another mid game push strat, get the Luna DK and
yeah, why not? IG just kind of crumbled to it last game. I don't see why they shouldn't run it again. Centaur Invoker, they're not the best anti-push.
Yeah. DK does fine against Invoker mid, I'd say. I don't think it's a huge worry. I mean, it's fine in the, like he got crushed last game in CS. Like the first wave or two went fine, but then at one point TA had like 27 CS and DK had 13. It didn't matter. And there's your Luna. So IG could pick the DK themselves if they do a safe lane Invoker, which they've done with Luo playing it in the past. And they may just feel like, crap, we should take the DK here and prevent Dreamtime getting it.
It would just make their lane super awkward with the Centaur, though.
Yeah.
Too awkward.
So we'll see what IG look to do here. But,
maybe they're hoping Dreamtime won't take it 4th and they can ban it 5th. I don't.
That's a big if. The other option is, hey, is Dreamtime just go for the Chen Enchantress for the jungle pushes if they want one of those two heroes.
Maybe they wanted to give Dreamtime Luna, though, because XCT wasn't the super strongest with it.
Yeah. We'll see what it's going to be here. As yeah, I agree. XE wasn't the... I mean, at the same time, if they're worried about a Luna DK, at least they know there's a good chance it's coming their way. So they're more scared of the unknown strategies, which Dreamtime maybe pull out. Like pulling out something like a Wisp Tiny to win Game 2 would probably be harder to do with than just going up against the same Luna DK. They can just look at that Game 1 and say, look, we didn't execute as well as we can. If they do it again, we'll beat it this time. Whereas a Wisp Tiny, you never really know.
Shadow Demon. That's cool.
It synergizes great with the Invoker.
It's decent versus push.
And it's going to keep being pushed. Chen gets picked up for Dreamtime.
Yeah, they need another anti-push support. Like, AA for themselves would have been nice. Definitely not something like Dazzle. I guess they can choose to go to other route, which is hyper-aggressive in the lanes and just crush Dreamtime so badly in lanes that they can't group up and push. But that's far riskier, I'd say, and their lanes aren't like super weak. Their tri-lane has the assistance of the Chen and the Nature's Prophet, and then no idea who their mid is going to be yet.
Maybe they just go for like the Chuan Sanking again. Shadow Demon Sanking, a pretty good support duo. And like you say, like IG should be banning DK here. I don't think there's any other scarier pushing here. As Razor actually gets picked up by IG. Not a bad hero.
I think they're going to
pushes.
aggro try with the Razor.
Yeah, that's a good point. Shadow Demon Razor plus aggressive support. Maybe Sanking not the best, so this is where you almost go like Shadow Demon Lina, Shadow Demon Letrak.
Yes, I think they need a stunner.
Stunner slash
stunner
damage
range.
output, but
Yeah, Letrak or Lina I think would be really good.
well, we'll see what Dreamtime look to do in response to this one. As the center will be safe lane against the Nature's Prophet. We saw this matchup last game, and it's kind of a fairly neutral one. The always problem is you go offensive trial and the other team has a Prophet. He just TPs in and can turn around some of those fights. Even
Well,
if that
also they
like
took the tower down really
Yeah.
fast. Like he didn't even turn the fight around. He just like killed them and then just straight up took the tower with no resistance from them. They need a support that can actually do something if they start pushing at 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah. Juan used to play a lot of Lina. I wouldn't mind seeing
Keeper Light would destroy them too. Shadow Demon Keeper.
Oh, yeah.
Like good luck. That would be pretty ownage. I would like to
Keeper's
see
great
that.
against the push. Like, I'm surprised we don't see more
really
Keeper
is.
of the Light.
Well, no one really runs like really heavy push strats. Like you'll push with Luna, but not like a push strat. You'll push out the back of getting a kill or if no one's there. But in terms of straight 5v5, like 15 minutes in, which Dreamtime was doing, that's not terribly common. And you can just easily pick Tinker or Coddle with just absolutely poop all over that push.
Yeah. And when teams do push, it's more like an actual siege style where you have just the one carry here on the high ground and the rest is sitting back behind. So that's where heroes like Keeper of the Light. It's like you illuminate the carry, but the carry's got mechs behind him, he's got heals behind him, he's got lots of actual defense sitting just right behind him.
Yeah, it's not usual like your mass summons and mass damage like we saw. This one's more summons and a little bit of auras. Last game was a lot more aura based.
See what Dreamtime get with their last pick. No DK available. So their Raze has been taken, their DK's been banned out, and needs a hero to play in the mid lane. I think they want that kind of tanky mid laner, like the good initiator. Like the Brewmaster was banned last game. It's not a bad idea to pick something like a Brewmaster in a game like this, I feel.
Brewmaster's pretty ownage.
But those style heroes, like I think you want that kind of melee strength style.
There's not too many other ones though besides DK. Auk is like alright, but he's not terribly great versus our lineup.
Yeah.
And Auk's kind of out of phase.
They also just have no initiation. That's where DK was good. Like they need Brewmaster.
Well, there you go.
They need that blink initiator. Like either or if your other option was you get something like a Clockwork to go mid, but Clockwork I think just gets a bit outlaned by Invoker or Razor, whoever he's up against. Whereas Brewmaster is a bit tankier, can bottle Crow. So the Chinese like their Brewmaster. I mean, I know that like Brewmaster keeps on receiving buffs and stuff, and not many of the Western teams are picking him up, but
he's decent.
He sees like 4th and 5th picks as like either a mid hero or offlane hero by a few teams. Like LGD like to run their Brewmaster. Newbie were running it a bit as well.
He's really ownage against the carries that usually don't get BKB, like Syllabear. I think most notably, he's really good versus.
Yeah. And there's your Chuan Lina. So
yeah, Lina's not bad. I still would have liked to see a Kato, but Lina's it still works well. A lot of AoE to deal with the push, good combo to follow up with Shadow Demon because I fully expect them to aggro try.
Yeah.
With this, Razor's a pretty good aggro try hero. He has a lot more range than Luna, which I think is a really big deal because Luna and Weaver, if you're even range in the safe lane, Luna's almost always going to win that out just because Weaver can't play that aggressively. But if you have some full 600 range heroes, or in Lina's case, 650 range,
soon to be 670, is it?
Yeah, it's 20 range.
It's such a like non-factor buff. I feel. I don't know.
It's nice. I mean,
you can't complain.
Can't complain.
You're happy, Lina. It makes you better solo mid hero. I'm surprised teams don't run solo mid Lina.
Her attack animation is too crap.
If Lina had good attack animation, would be an amazing solo mid.
Yeah, I saw Dendi play her once versus a Lifestealer, I believe.
In 1v1 mid.
Yeah,
that's a weird matchup.
It was a very weird matchup. It was cool though. He actually did very well.
Okay.
In the lane.
Because you can just try force rages out using like fake stun casting.
He didn't care about rage. He leveled up Fiery Soul.
Oh, okay. So he goes like a 1-1-4 build.
I don't. It might have been like a 3-1-1, but he took Fiery Soul I think at level 2.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. He just right-clicked the crap out of him.
It's decent move. Attack speed is just like at level 1 you get 40 attack speed. It actually doesn't like 40 to 55. The scaling isn't what it's about. It's all about that.
Oh, they're aggro trying, but not with a Razor. So actually be with Centaur.
This almost makes more sense. I think Razor's kind of a 1v1. Like he does really well in 1v1 matchups for the most part.
Versus Nature's Prophet though?
Yeah, less so there.
It's not good versus Nature's Prophet.
You'd almost want to send Razor mid and put the Invoker safe lane, but
That would be pretty good too. Well, oh yeah, it's versus Brewmaster, so that's pretty good.
Brewmaster wouldn't have too much fun there, but we'll introduce our two teams, give you guys a overview of what our lanes are going to be. We'll see IG down a game here in this best of 3 winner bracket quarterfinal. It's going to be Luo playing the safe lane solo Razor. Mid lane's going to be Ferrari 430 on one of his signature heroes, the Invoker. Got Chuan on the Lina, Faith playing the Shadow Demon, and YYF rounding off the trailing with a Centaur Warrunner for IG. So, well, the dire side looks like Brewmaster has disconnected. We'll introduce Team Dreamtime. We've got XDD playing the Luna. We've got Dreamy U playing the Rubik, and that's going to be Super playing the Chen. So that's your tri-lane. In July on the off-lane, Nature's Prophet, and finally it's going to be Air on a solo mid Brewmaster. So not a true tri-lane with the Jungle Chen, and that's going to be kind of the weak point of this Dreamtime lineup.
I don't think Luna will be able to get that much farm in this. It's too much stun. But if Chen rotates in, should be easy kills. I also like seeing Ferrari on the less farm dependent ones. Not that Invoker isn't, but he can still do a fair amount without items, whereas TA without items can't really do anything. So I think he's a lot better on the tempo. Not that he's a lot better, it's better for his team. Because Luo space creating, he doesn't find farm in the process. And I think if Ferrari is space creator, he can potentially get kills and farm in the process. He's a much better space creator than Luo.
Do you feel this is a Exort or a Quaswex Invoker game? Like I feel like most games are Exort ones, but
I think Exort with the Shadow Demon and the Centaur. It's just a lot. They need burst. If they get enough kills around the map, DT can't group up.
Yeah. The main reason Quaswex would be like you'd consider is because it counters Brewmaster pretty well.
It would just destroy him. Yeah.
If they didn't have a Brewmaster, I wouldn't even be considering Quaswex. But it's just like you see the Brewmaster, and you're like, well, Quaswex is a little more tempting because of that. But
yeah, I don't really see anything wrong with either way. Each has its pros. Let's see what build he went for. He went with He went a Null Talisman, so that's almost certainly Exort.
Do you not go Null Talisman with Quaswex?
No, almost always you'll get Phase first with Quaswex. You'll see Blades of Attack or Boots on Quaswex. Yep. Usually Blades of Attack.
Blades, yeah.
You do see Null Talisman sometimes on Quas.
It's definitely Null Talisman can be either. I feel if you see Blades of Attack, it's Quaswex though. Like Blades of Attack, Phase Boots Rush is always Quaswex, but Null Talisman can kind of be either. I feel.
That's true. I think it's generally more Quas Exort though.
Yeah. And Quas Exort's just more common to begin with nowadays, so. We'll see the tri-lane up top. They get an Observer Ward down early, and they haven't been spotted just yet.
I think they can actually bait this out. What they can do is just have Centaur just go up there, and they won't expect the tri-lane. And then if Rubik tries to zone him out, they just straight kill him. Actually, Rubik has boots, so that wouldn't be the easiest maneuver, but it's still possible.
So Chen did all the warding sentries, and I guess Rubik can buy wards plus boots, because he's got no regen on himself.
The battle begins.
IG have a smoke as well, so if they want to go for a first blood mid, they definitely can. But not going to see it happen just now. Luo gets an Observer Ward down here in his safe lane. He's going to find a double damage rune. God, he's going to be happy about that.
Well, here they go, but they're going to walk. Oh, actually, no, this ward doesn't see anything.
Wow.
Yep. XDD. Oh, I thought they were going to go past the creep wave.
There we go.
That wouldn't have been that bad of a move to do, actually, because what's Chen going to do?
That was something that we used to see a lot of back in the days. Like, you'd get an Observer Ward behind the T1 tower and get, like, first
positioning.
blood.
But he's spotted by this as their reward, so he's, like, right in range.
This should not work at all. They're just leeching XP.
They can pull.
I'm surprised. Why isn't Rubik going for a pull? He could be pulling.
Well, they don't really have... Oh, the creep pull.
Yeah, the Dire could go for a neutral pull.
Wow, we have denying the creeps, and it's going to be difficult for XED to get any sort of farm. He is getting XP, but he needs some of that precious money. Invoker, level 1 Quas, so it could be Quaswex.
Right, Chen and Rubik show up. Are they going to go for this kill here? With the Centaur, they drop out a sentry. Not going to scan anything out, though, unfortunately. There's no Radiant Observer. They're pinged behind this tower. It's not there either. There's just no Radiant Wards anywhere.
Are they going to drop 2?
I hope not, for DT's sake. He loops around here. He's going to send this sentry in to help things out. He drops another sentry again. Airballs it. There's no Radiant Observer. It's bottom lane. I mean, it's no... Like, they're not... It's not like there's a ward there that they're missing, so end of the day there's no ward there, but they're just kind of out-mind-thinking themselves.
There's still like a fair amount of wards that could be possible that wouldn't even be dewarded. Like, they could place a ward over here, wouldn't been dewarded, a ward here isn't terribly uncommon, and also a ward here, so that's still...
That's the thing, they're going to be so, like, if they try and gank top lane and it fails, they're just going to be thinking like, oh, did it fail, or what happened? And, oh, the pull gets blocked now, and they take out the sentry to do so.
Row. That's bad for DT.
They need this pull, I feel. This pull is what's going to allow them to do this, to fight this tri lane.
Well, Chen will pick up a regen.
That's like that's no victory.
Well, it's bad if Brew doesn't get it.
Yeah,
is the main point.
He's trying to protect it for the Brewmaster. Ferrari's going to come in. Does he go for the deny?
Wow.
Oh, he gets the deny.
That was close.
Nicely played, Ferrari.
Nicely played indeed.
It is going to be Quaz Wex. It looks like 2 points in Quaz early on. So
that's pretty unusual.
He could still go back for Exalt, but like you'd never see Exalt this late picked up. I don't think at least.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think so either. So Trank's already up on Centaur. Luna sitting only at 3 CS. Very unfortunate for DT's tri-lane. Chen not really doing that much. He wasn't able to secure the rune for Brewmaster. He wasn't able to de-ward anything. He wasn't able to secure his creep spawn. He wasn't able to secure Luna's farm. So Chen really needs to get something accomplished, or his early... He's only level 1/2 too, or 1.5.
He has a that's the thing. Like, he could have just been farming the jungle disruption in top lane. They're going to follow this up with a soul catcher, Hoofstomp, first blood, IG, Rubik picked off.
A ton of overkill too.
I think that was the lag. I think he got caught out of position because of the lag spike. Kala, I think roughly translating to like when you're spiking or something.
Oh, and another ward too. So DT, no luck with this spawn.
How many sentries? That's their 3rd sentry. No, their 4th sentry. They put a sentry behind the tower. They've used 4 sentries at this lane and de-warded zilch.
They need to get there earlier, so this doesn't happen. Well, looks like Super and Rubik will hook up.
Top lane's lost. You've got to go for it. Like, that's where you look for this kill.
It's Quas, Wex, Invoker, though. Quas, Wex, Invoker is difficult to gank.
They've got no sentries left. They've got no detection. He's also got Tornado. He's going to get lifted up in the air. No mana for a Ghost Walk. He invokes to it, but he's short 40 mana. He will be brought down. That's going to be a return kill there. If he didn't use that Tornado, he would have been fine.
Yeah, I thought that he could get Tornado off before the lift, but Rubik's cast point too strong.
The lift was there, like there.
Oh, they're taking out the double stack.
Yeah. Rubik shows up to lead some XC. Rubik's actually level 3. That's not too bad for him, but
not too shabby. Getting the kill on Invoker was huge.
Yeah. Ferrari does DB back. He's picked up a Gloves of Haste, so we're going to see no phase boots rush. It looks like we actually see a Midas out of him, which is not too common for your Quaswex Invoker.
That's really unusual.
It's still good. Like, I feel like Midas on Invoker, whichever build you go, is always going to be good.
I agree, but no one gets it. It's usually like phase drums or phase... Yeah, it's almost always phase drums. Sometimes phase force.
Phase force or phase drums, Force Staff.
Yeah.
Force Staff seems pretty core item for the Quaswex, but there's no real reason why you don't get Midas. Like, it slows down your Force Staff or your drums a little bit, but... Yeah.
It hurts your mid-game fight a little bit because he's like super fast with Wex and drums and phase, and you can kill a lot of people, but... I think it's worth it in some games.
Well, the tri-lane's going alright for IG. Bottom lane we haven't looked at too much, and Razor is actually winning the CS battle quite heavily here. 16 CS, 11 denies to the 9 and 3 of the Nature's Prophet. So this is an off-lane Nature's Prophet that has not had much fun in this 1v1 matchup.
Not at all. Not at all.
EMP coming out mid lane. That's going to burn most of Brewmaster's mana, but he's got a full bottle charge, has a double damager as well, so he'll be fine to just blast hit regardless of this. So he's actually even on CS with the Invoker. And the Quaswex not having the phase boots bonus damage and just going for this Midas means that he can't actually last
62 damage.
Yeah.
That's really low.
How do you last hit? Like, okay, he gets some under this tower, but even lasting under your tower is always going to be tricky. Although he does manage to get all 3 of those, as I say that.
Point proven.
Yeah. Damn. That last hitting so tricky. Ferrari says, who do you think you are?
Faith is solo smoked.
If that was me, I would have missed all 3 of those.
Why is he solo smoked? Oh, just to play swords. Yeah. Okay. I was like, well, he's not going to be able to get killed.
It's the fluff and stuff. Smoke into warding. But we'll possibly look for this Rubik here at top lane. Faith is still smoked up, and any hero who gets disrupted should go down here. They can just straight up dive this tower, and I think that's what they're going to go for. Faith is in position to get this disruption. Rubik there as well. Rubik now actually hiding, reveals himself. Faith, who's he going for? It looks like they still want the Luna. Hoofstomp's there with the Soul Catcher. Faith not throwing a disruption just yet. He's going to hold on to it. Injulite TP's in as well. Disruption immediately being used on the Nature's Prophet. Faith on the run. Salving up. It's going to get cancelled by a right click from the Rubik, but...
So much damage, though. They have, like... If they get Soul Catcher on a hero, that hero is almost certainly dead. Double Edge, Light, Strike Array, Dragon Slave. There is just way too much burst, and she's going to keep dying like that for some time to come unless his team does something about it. Like Brewmaster, maybe TP, and I guess he doesn't have Blink, so he can't really catch anyone. And they probably had the right idea, but mostly I think it's a Chen. Chen's not like threatening them at all. He's not making them feel scared to tower dive at all.
And that was really nicely played by Shadow Demon. He held on to the disruption, realizing they didn't need it for the setup. So he just waited back with it. If he uses the disruption, Rubik times the telekinesis onto YYF so that he doesn't get the hoof stomp off following the disruption. So well played by IG. They get their second kill of the game, and looks like Chen and Rubik are just back to this jungle farming for now. There's a couple stacks coming their way, but Chen has had very low impact here so far. And IG are again smoked at top. They're looking for these supports to find even more kills.
They need to kill Luna a couple more times though. Luna 13-4, not the worst CS, about equal with Nature's Provo. Nature's Provo is not doing well.
Brewmaster's rocked up to top lane, but only has a mana for either ulti or clap, not both. Which is not exactly where he wants to be if he's trying to gank with this Invis rune. And the IG supports, for now, they've just smoked up and not moved past this tier 1 tower, so I think they decided it was just a bit too unsafe to do anything.
Brewmaster. Wow.
Ferrari so clutch. Air gonna lose all his mana. Has a magic sick charge or two, so we'll be okay, but that's...
What the heck? And it dispelled the invisibility. That was so fast.
Clutch master.
It's reaction time. It was like right as soon as Rubik appeared from the fog.
Well, when Rubik's running at you, you're like, okay, this is... You know he's going for the kill, but most people would not react that fast. Daytime now hits, and Air gonna find him. Air's getting every single rune, this guy. Apart from the one regen that got denied. Meanwhile, top lane, oh, there's your Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon Centaur. So Lina leaves the lane, and Luna thinks, okay, I'm safe top lane now, but Centaur gets a kill, buys a Blink Dagger. And now with Blink up, it's going to be so much easier for IG to find these kills.
Midas on Invoker too. This is scary.
There's a mech coming soon for Air on the... Oh, sorry, for Luo on the Razor. So item pickups galore for IG.
And it's still quite some time until the Blink Dagger on Panda too. They really need that to start fighting because, as you said before, they don't really have a good way to initiate.
Oh, Centaur comes in. I think he's been scouted out. Stampede forward. He wants to get in July. Blink. No hoof stomp to follow in July. What is that? YYF. Was that the TP cancel? He's on the run. I think realized he wasn't going to get the TP out. Unfortunately, he missed the Blink hoof stomp. Otherwise, he would have killed off in July there. He's going to get out safely, but comedy of errors almost there from the IG offlaner.
Yeah, he could have also used the Treant to stop his Blink Dagger, but he was busy microing his hero.
We'll see. YYF maybe look to get a... Faith is actually completely out of mana. He's not really of much value here at the top lane. Just needs to probably head back and heal up. Centaur picks up another smoke, so I think this is almost like the last smoke for IG. Yeah, they're out of smoke for a good minute and a bit.
Luo just free farming bottom lane, very close to his mech too.
He's
so.
It's a Razor free farm, I guess. So how much should DT be worrying about this Razor? Do you feel?
He doesn't do that much against Panda Ultimate, but it's still problematic when Razor can just run up to your Luna, use Static Link, and then not really give any care in the world. Because where's your damage coming from? Chen isn't high enough level to even have 2 creeps. Well, they are twice more.
He moves forward, gets crowded up. No Tango Skid out, could TP, but that's not going to work for you when there's a telekinesis there. Gets pulled back. Tornado EMP comes, it's too late though. Brought down, and Invoker not going to help him out there, unfortunately. Ferrari was in the right place, but just not there fast enough. Or blink forward, YYF is going to catch up super. Swan getting the last hit with a Dragon Slave, and they would look... I think it looked like they just want to group up bottom to go for a tier 1 tower push, because Razor's not a very mobile hero, so it's better that your rest of your team group up with the Razor rather than have Razor come to you and leave this bottom lane, but
at the same time, they give XCD some much-needed farm.
Luna's still, like you say, it's much needed, and this Luna's going to take a long time to catch up, whereas everyone on the IG side is ready to fight, ready to take down towers now, but...
He has to get a BKB, though, this game. I mean, but if he does, he'll just get all his damage stolen by Razor. And they still have Purge.
I don't know what the answer is. There's so much to go through the BKB, but...
I think it's just, like, maybe HOD or get Chen to stack with his creep and then just get a lot of items, like BKB Asha or drums, treads.
Yeah, the drums maybe isn't a bad option. Ferrari hastes up, runs into the jungle, won't scout in July just yet. He wants this Luna, knowing Luna has no TP. Luna's trapped. Eclipse coming out. Ferrari hastes away from this one. The Tornado MP not going to do enough. Doesn't get the Lucent Beam off his Roxy. XCD almost gets the kill, but will be brought down.
No, it's close.
Yeah. Ferrari, well played by him, but he did cut it pretty fine.
Dire's top tower is
That's a dead Luna. I mean, that's the Luna we're talking about. Catching up, not happening. Not this game, at least.
Chen finally putting some pressure out of the mid lane. They need him to create space for the Luna. Luna. Oh, there's a blink stomp in the mid.
Centaur looking for... Yeah, gets the Chen to start things off. Looks like they'll just get the Chen creep army as well. Not much beyond that, but... YYF doing a good job setting up kills. He's 1-0-4, being involved in most of the action so far.
His Centaur this game was much higher impact than the last game, but at the same time, they drafted better around the Centaur, because Centaur I view as a very aggressive offlaner, and if you don't have aggressive heroes to pair with them, it's not the best pick. And this game, they drafted an Invoker mid instead of a TA, just much better synergy there, especially with the... because TA needed a blink, she can't really do anything before that, and Invoker, he can do stuff with a Midas, unlike TA.
The other thing is he was in a tri lane, so he actually had the support there. So if you're not doing better with supports in your lane, then I don't know what will make you do better. So YYF last game getting mostly sacked in the off lane, but this time around he's got his blink. Maybe we're gonna find another kill here on Injuly at bottom. They see that there's no one's TP behind him. They've got perfect vision with this observer ward, but it doesn't look like they're gonna go for it just yet. YYF makes his way back towards the Radiant jungle lane.
They really need to blink on Centaur or on Brewmaster.
Yeah, well, they're close to it.
Yeah, he's pretty close.
Yeah, they'll have it soon enough, it looks like, and Rubik just protecting him for now. May even just want to go to his neutrals and finish it in the neutrals to be safe. Even with a blink, like, we've seen Ferrari react so damn fast. If he tries to blink in with a clap ulti, or even just blink clap, if Ferrari reacts fast enough with a tornado, maybe he doesn't even get it off. Cold Snap also very painful for Brewmaster to deal with if he's trying to ulti, because you can just chain stun him and prevent him getting that ulti off.
Yeah, I don't actually know his cast.
I feel like that's the biggest problem for Brewmaster. Like, all these buffs he's getting, the biggest thing he needs a buff to is the cast time on Primal Split.
That's true. I think I would make it OP though. That ultimate's already really strong.
I think I don't know if I agree there, because every time I see it being used, like, in mid to late game when people have mechs and 4-stars, no one dies in it. It's not like a...
Well, you need someone else to, like, start off the fight, too. You can't... Like, they have really no good disables. I guess they have Rubik, Telekinesis, but aside from that, they have nowhere to keep him in place. If you can keep him in place, like, let's say a Disruptor with Static, with Kinetic Field, then he will crush people. But the problem is people just run away.
Yeah.
Stampede on top, looking for a kill next DD.
Oh, can we get the vision with the Shattered Poison, but Faith, no disruption to follow. Here comes the smoke.
So dead.
Air's ready. He's got the blink. He can clap in. Chuan gonna be the first one to get revealed. He's gonna get blown up here. The disruption comes out as well. Chuan still barely alive. One more right click. Dragon Slave being stolen. Faith now gonna be the second here to take a fall. Tornado EMP shows up. It's a bit too late though. Super will go down to the Razor. There's a Blink Centaur as well, and he's looking for the Rubik. I think realizing he can't fight this one, the Eclipse going to completely miss. YYF stays alive. There's your Brewmaster ulti going in on Lua. Lua's got no mana for a mech. He needs to pop the Magic Stick, but doesn't have the charges. On cooldown, still being chased. One more Boulder Toss is going to be enough damage. He gets brought down, doesn't get his mech off. Ferrari in trouble as well. He's trying to hide in the trees here. Gets the Ghost Walk off, but there's a clap. Brewmaster with a double kill. Nicely played. Centaur in the backlines gets himself a kill as well, but... Tower Chuan's actually come back. He's respawned for this. The Hand of God going to heal up the Nature's Prophet, actually saving his life there, just surviving on 200 HP.
He also whipped a Light Strike.
Oh no.
What a disaster.
IG, game 2, not going well for them as well all of a sudden. It was a good start, but DT just seemed to have, like, better mid-game team fights. You can see there, the team fight recap, it's heavily...
If SD and Lina had killed the Luna, the fight would have been completely different. So that botched gank just made that fight go so much worse, because if they just kill those two heroes, then it's like, okay, whatever, no Eclipse to follow up, while YYF can blink in on supports instead of blinking on the Luna, and Luna didn't actually die in that whole entire engagement. So as far as she was behind her, as far behind as she was early, she's decently caught up now, although 0 and 3.
Just being in range for the assists. And
he also needed mana for mech. I don't know where the heck his mana was, but he needed that mech.
Also, if he had actually got the kill in the center with that Eclipse, he completely missed it. They didn't actually have the vision in the trees there. And unfortunately, that meant there was no kill. Stampede towards the mid lane. It looks like they are going to look for a kill on Dreamy U. Dreamy U will be brought down, just barely. Rubik at the last second stealing, I think, the Stampede, but I'm not getting the kill. I'm not even getting the Stampede off. IG's still looking okay-ish. Like, they're actually ahead on by 3k gold experience, also in their favor, so...
It's because Luna's so far behind, and they have the Midas on their team, and Panda's Blink just came out, as opposed to Centaurs, who came much, much earlier.
Yeah, I think you look at that, that was just a really poorly executed fight by IG, and also DT coming in with a nice flank from behind, catching him by surprise. So. Leave the bottom tier 1 tower, probably get denied by the Razor. Prophet wants to go in for the last hit, not going to get it. as Luo just having to right-click him away from this one as he TP's home.
So it looks like it will be the phase, drums, and mech build from Razor. Razor's actually pretty farm, but
Yeah, top CF.
he probably needs a BKB, so he can just run in on Luna too and just ignore Brewmaster. Because Brewmaster will just cycle and Razor all day, every day.
Yeah. Probably after the drums, I guess. Mid lane,
a
meanwhile.
blink.
Oh, there's an Invis Brewmaster as well. Ferrari getting low. He needs to be careful. Blink Clap will finish him off. Not a good trade so far. Losing the Invoker, not worth it at all. Faith's going to be the next one to go down. They really want this D1 tower. They're not going to get it just yet. Brewmaster's chasing. Looks like YWF with the blink will get out of here. Cycle going to get revealed. There's your lift in the air. Is he going to drop him down? I think they're just going to leave him spinning, but there's no follow-up, so he's just going to be cycling up, and tier 1 mid will go down. So IG, another bad fight. This Brewmaster blink has proven to be the big timing for
Well,
DT.
they need Razor in these fights too. Razor hasn't been able to provide mech assistance, and they really need him there to tank up the spells, because he's their tank right now.
They've gone in at bottom lane. This is bad for Air, perhaps. He get healed up by the Chen Hand of God. Actually didn't even need it, really. He's more than
Where's the Eye of the Storm? Use your spells, buddy.
saving mana for the mech, maybe? I don't know. He gets sprouted up. He's in trouble. He's got no TP out. Blink, Hoof Stomp. That'll catch out the Rubik. Rubik gets brought down to start things off. Luo. Luckily for him, he did have that mech. That keeps him alive. Blink Clap will catch him out, though. Oh, Luo. Air is just playing. Air is playing so well in this Brewmaster. He's level 12. He's 4-0 and 6.
Yeah, ever since he got the Blink Dagger, just completely changed
Yeah.
around, and they're doing Roshan now with on the back of an Alpha Wolf. So this is what Luna needs to get back in the game.
And before the Blink Dagger, I think he had like at most 1 kill or 1 assist. Like he had absolutely no involvement in the game. But once the Blink came up, he's been controlling this game.
And Chen's also picked things up too. He was so low impact until like level 5, level 6, and then Cinder had Blink and just straight crushed him. But ever since then, he's been doing a lot of work. He's picked up the mech. He's secured the mid tower for them. He's used Hand of God to keep people alive. He's just have a lot of damage along with Brewmaster in these team fights. And securing Roshan for Luna, I think, is a really big part, though. Now she has Yasha and can actually do a decent amount of damage.
IG just not really taking good fights. Like Ferrari's actually not done that well this game. He's always like his teammates are getting caught out and he's showing up like a couple seconds too late. It feels like at times, and I don't know.
He shouldn't be the one up in front and tanking, though.
Yeah.
Not without a force, but he does finally have his force staff.
Sentinel's also finished a pipe. That's a pretty early pipe to be having. It's 18 minutes in only, so pipe as well as mech on the IG side. Like, sure, these last few fights haven't gone well for them, but if they get a well-coordinated 5-man fight with pipe plus mech, in theory, we're going to see a much better result from the IG camp.
And they have double force staffs.
Yeah. This will just help kite around the Brewmaster more than anything, because getting away from those primal splits is normally the main thing you want to do. Just
Stampede!
Yeah, you got Stampede as well, so they're going to smoke up. This is, to me, a really important fight for IG especially. They want to make something big happen here. I mean, this is, for both teams. Sentinel gets revealed, though. Blink Hoofstorm catches out too. Can they bring down Air? The EMP is there. Can he get the ultimate off? He's got Arcane Boots. This is going to help out his mana. Air should be able to get off the ult. He gets cold snapped up. They blow up the Chen to start things off here. Everyone's so low. Pipe being used. Luo has the mech. He needs to use it soon. Does do it. There's a primal split coming in.
Jeez.
Is he...
He's the no man's land. Everyone's just chasing
Well,
him.
the good news is that means Brewmaster went in alone. This Brewmaster ultimate, it looks like it may be wasted. Can he get the Lena with a TP from Prophet? It looks like the answer is yes. Chuan may not have a way out. YWF2 goes in and will bring down in July, so they do. Chuan does trade his life for a more important kill than Nature's Prophet. Now another EMP coming in. XCD gets off the Eclipse, takes a lot of damage here. He's got the Aegis though, and Luo's screwed. He goes down. Tornado comes in too late, was already dead, and now the run is on. YYF, Blink, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge, but there's no follow-up damage. You crazy YYF, what are you doing? He finds an Invis Rune of all the things in the world to save his life. He gets an Invis Rune. Double Edge is a Necro minion, and he's going to be on his way back to Fountain.
So, team fight recap? I don't actually know who won that fight. I would say it's pretty even.
What are your eyesights? I can't read. I'm sorry. It's too
like
early in the morning for me.
2,000 gold for Dreamtime, 1,000 gold for IG, and a little bit more experience for Dreamtime. So, Luna didn't even lose her Aegis. I think that's a pretty big point.
Yeah, I agree. Have it for the next fight for sure. It's still got a good 3 minutes on it. So
Her Eclipse didn't completely work that night, which is pretty big. It just instantly killed Luo.
for DT, this is just giving him more time and space to get the next round. Nature's Prophet did go down, but
They can't really fight in the Brewmaster Ultimate, though. It was like 4-on-1 and 4-on-1. It was Brewmaster keeping everyone else busy, and then like everyone else chasing Faith.
well, it looked good for IG at first because they actually got away from the Brewmaster until he caught Lena up with the Cyclone. Like he did really good job microing his little Storm Panda to get the Cyclone off, and then set up the Boulder Toss. IG are just going to keep on forcing the issue. They go mid. They know the Brewmaster will put on the coolant for 10 more seconds. They'll find Super here. Nice observable vision in the enemy jungle, giving them the actual map awareness they needed to find that pick off. But that should be a telltale sign that, hey, somewhere's water in our jungle, because IG just stampeded in from fog for that kill.
Well, here they go. They do have Brewmaster ultimate if they want to use it. They are really clumped up. But
I
looks
don't know
like
if you want to fight without the Chen. That's like no mech, no Hand of God. Hand of God on coolant anyways. No, he's going to fight anyways. He goes in. Primal Split to follow. YYF. He's going to get the one they want to go on here. YYF does get lifted out. Going to get pulled back in the tower. Tornado EMP goes through on multiple heroes. The XCD is going to die, but that's just the Aegis being used. Primal Split now. Looks like Faith may be in some trouble. He doesn't get any spells off. Is he going to get the Rubik? No, Disruption. Selfie. Faith going to go down here as looks like a full retreat from IG. They've lost 2 and possibly more if Air can catch up. Not going to happen here. Air just getting the hell out of there, and looks like the same story for Luo as well.
our game sound.
I was trying to rest my foot on the PC and I lost my game sound.
There we go.
There we go. Phew! Trying to follow that team fight without sounds for a second. It's like, it feels weird to be casting when you can't hear the game sounds.
And they got a big streak on WoWIF. So in July we'll get the mega kill streak on him.
That's
and
like Necro 3. Oh wow, he has got Necro 3.
wow, look at Ferrari's positioning, playing so aggressively up there.
He's got that observable. It doesn't mean you can go this ham. Treant's coming out, we'll scout him out as well, so they know roughly what's going on. This should be, yeah, I'd have to say, this was such an obvious ward up here.
So DT experience lead in their favor. Gold lead not quite yet though, but soon to be in their lead.
Brewmaster with the Ag Scepter. And with the way Air's been playing, I fully trust him to use this Ag Scepter.
That thing is so hard to use properly.
Yeah.
You have to have what? You have to use clap, stun, cyclone, dispel, and I think that's it. And windwalk and right click.
And also you can still use your Drunken Haze.
Oh yeah, and Drunken Haze.
Drunken Haze is legit, man. Against like Invoker or Razor. Hell yeah.
That's so much stuff to micro though.
I
if you think Meepo's hard, Brewmaster's.
Brewmaster with that. The most annoying thing, because I like playing like Brewmaster a bit, but I use Legacy Hockey still, so I don't even know, like half the hockeys don't make sense on the Primal Split. On the extra spells you get, it's just like random hotkeys for some of them. I think the Drunken Haze is like some really random hotkey. So that was my main complaint about the Brewmaster Ags upgrade.
Well, looks like DT 4-manning down bottom with the smoke.
He has got a Stampede, but he's got no Blink. He's used Blink to farm. Well, gets the Stampede off. No steal from...
Rubik was actually really slow on that. He just needed a lift.
He even had 4-staff, so he could have 4-staffed and lifted, but... That's okay.
That would have been a pretty big kill.
Yeah, it would have been a pretty big kill, but like, it's not like a... I mean, DT, they still in control of this game. They're getting more... By going through the enemy jungle, they get some wards down, they're getting map control.
There's a smoke from IG.
IG need to win a team fight here. Like, it's been so
long. They're gearing for these 2 weak supports. They are so dead.
Yeah, that's it. Rubik is maybe not the Chen. Chen gets a kill off, does get caught by the tornado though. Now purged up and Chen should go down. It looks like DT do not want to engage into this. Brewmaster nearby at the mid lane, but he's just on his way top.
Oh, and the triple centaur army, is it gonna die?
Oh, it should die. Centaur on centaur action. That was not too hot, I tell you that.
Well, can they hold the high ground? I think they can get a little bit of damage, but it's still early in the game. Only 20 seconds left on respawn. If Roshan were up, they would definitely go for that right now, but it's not. At least not for another minute.
The biggest problem right now, because Ferrari went the Wex build, he doesn't have much damage up. Actually, he's actually at level 15, so he's got 4 in Exort now. So he's gone 1 Invoke, 4 Exort. He can start getting the Forward Spirits once he gets 1 more Quaz point, but... I kind of like the fact he's gone for all these Exalts, but he's not going to have much ability to switch between spells. It's a 22-second cooldown on Invoke at level 1.
Yeah,
this is a weird Invoker build.
Usually you level up Exort, I think like 13, 14, 15, around there.
Yeah. But you still only have 1 point in Invoke, so getting off multiple spells in a team fight is just not going to happen. You have 3 spells in a team fight.
Yep.
Well, I guess if you... Yeah, 22 seconds. That cooldown's huge.
It really is.
The team fight's going to be over in that 22 seconds most of the time. If you stay alive, maybe, and you're getting chased, maybe you get like
Roshan
a 4th
spawn.
spell.
Oh, wow, almost a full respawn.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. If it were like a really quick one, I think that DT could sneak it in right now.
Yep. Yeah, with the Brewmaster Ags upgrade, he's not level 16 yet. That's the other thing. Air's going to be hitting level 16 and get even scarier. IG are worried about it. They go in with a Razor, scout it out, see nothing's there, and YYF has picked up a Reaver, so he's actually pretty damn tanky.
That's what happens when you get like a 6-minute blink.
Yeah. Pipe, Reaver, Heart of Tarrasque going to be coming his way, and that's where like even just return damage is going to be pretty powerful.
He'll probably be secondary Cyclone target. Well, especially once Razor gets BKB, he'll be primary Cyclone target.
Yeah, I think, I mean, in a lot of ways, yeah, the Centaur is one of the more annoying. You just, if you're not cycling him, you need to ignore him some other way. So, see what's going to be Tornado mid lane. This is going to land here. Loses send back from behind, and that may be needed as Luna loses all of mana. Luna actually level 16 now.
Casual clarity, 27 minutes in.
No, I saw that. I was like, why the hell does Chen have a clarity?
Just for EMP.
Where's the mana boots, Chen? Like, this is definitely, you want, the Brewmaster has mana boots, Rubik has mana boots. Let's get some more. I imagine Chen will buy some once he has the money. You're against Invoker EMP, so.
IG has some pretty good wards up around the map, though. Especially the one middle that scouted out the supports earlier.
I like that Invoker's already transitioned out of the Tornado EMP. The fact he has 4 Exort and he's going to have a Hex soon. And the Midas has helped him do it. He's leveling so much faster because of this Midas. If he didn't go Midas, he'd be like level 13 at the moment and would not be transitioning into an Exort build at all. But the fact he can actually go late game Exort is going to help him out a lot.
Yeah, Midas is really good versus Chen too. Lua almost has his BKB, just needs 150 more gold, and that'll be especially important for this maybe upcoming Roche fight in about a minute's time.
Do you favor either of these two teams if it goes late game?
Late game, I would say IG, because I still think like Luna is a little far behind. She's number 1 in terms of last hits right now, but number 3 in terms of net worth.
Yeah.
So yeah, and they'll have Hex on Invoker to burst her down.
Yeah. There'll be Hex on both sides with Profit, but like who you need a Hex in a fight? Like Razor's got BK, Razor and maybe the Invoker's probably the main.
Yeah, Razor can just straight go on Luna though with his
the BKB.
Yeah, BKB and static link.
There's no real answer to the BKB Razor. Like, not like Razor's going to kill everyone. It's not like
you just have to burst them
but
down with like Luna Manta immediately and just try and right click with Chen.
We'll see what IG look to do here. They're double Forward Spirit, so we're truly at the Exort stage of the game. Pretty weak Forward Spirit, just 4 Exort, but we'll take what damage you can get here as they blow up a creep wave at mid. Yeah, I think Lua killing a Necrobook there as he takes a bit of damage.
DT did pick up a gem on the Panda, and Roshan is up. Both teams should know because it is almost at the 3-minute mark.
They see YYF here. I think they saw him earlier on with the Observer at top, but this is where having a gem is crucial because you want to get map control around the Roshan pit.
There they go with the scythe.
They deward the high ground, and it's. I mean, this is kind of risky at the same time, not having buyback, but it's still worth buying it. Luna does not have BKB yet. Until Luna has BKB, I don't think we'll see DT attempt Roshan unless they win a team fight.
Ferrari is looking for someone, though. If he gets Luna right here, that's an easy Roche.
Yeah, this is the...
She doesn't have BKB either.
Man, this Ghostwalk is just such a ridiculous... It's like the free Vendetta.
Oh, she's so close to getting caught. Oof. Actually, Vocal one left.
Meanwhile, the rest of DT, I think, realizing they want this Roshan map control themselves.
Damage.
Observer Super may just put Observer in the exact same spot, and yeah, he does just that. But do the Radiant have a gem of their own? No, no gem on the Radiant side. I think they probably want to get one.
No one's getting that Invis rune?
YWF has a Heart of Tarrasque. That's a pretty big pickup. He's got 3k HP. How do you burst through this HP? Because Luna doesn't do much
you
right
kill him
click.
at the end with Cyclone. That's definitely the best solution right now. He's huge.
Yeah, the actual damage output from DT is not that big right now. Eclipse is one of the better ways to do it, but he's got pipe, not just heart, he's got pipe to go with it. So his magic resistance is fantastic. So magic damage won't do all that much. Physical damage just doesn't exist. Yeah, I think you're right. You just got to completely ignore the guy.
There is BKB up on Luna, so maybe they can take this fight now. In July needs to put some pressure on the side lane so that they can actually take out Roshan and IG just all huddled around the bottom, waiting for DT to make a move into their pit.
Yep. Well, we'll see Ferrari now. Once again, Ghost walked up looking for those pickups. He's got Forward Spirits invoked here. These Forward Spirits are just not that scary. Like, if a team fight starts now, he's got Forward Spirits plus 1 spell. Like, Forward Spirits Cold Snap. Like, I think he's right not to go Tornado EMP because there's so many Arcane Boots on DT's side that Tornado EMP is not going to matter. Even
Dire's
Brewmaster,
bottom
he's sitting on
tower
1k
is
mana,
under
so
attack.
EMP is not going to hurt the
Dire's bottom
Brewmaster.
tower has fallen.
But they're trading tower, or they're just going to get a tower. Ferrari's looking for a pickup. He gets a Hex in July. Nature's Prophet should go down here. There's a send back from the Chen. Will it actually be sending in July home in time? It looks like it will. The Cyclone coming in now as well from behind. That's the Brewmaster coming in, looking to actually clean up here. Ferrari in a bit of trouble here, taking some damage. He's on the run now. They're going to just bring down the Fire Panda to start things off. Lift up onto the Shadow Demon. Razor wants to chase. It looks like they're just going on the Brewmaster ultimate now. Can he get a blink off air? He doesn't blink.
Tower is under attack.
Gets right-clicked. He's still okay for now. There's a Purge, but it's too late. He gets the blink off, so he's going to be okay.
Well, he did a really good job microing all stuff. I was watching his pandas. He did use Drunken Haze, and he did use the Earth Clap.
That is... I was not following that, but I'm impressed.
High skill panda.
Alright. Wow. As K-Pop Toast has just told, second most... It's the player who's played Brewmaster the second most on this current patch, so... There's a big pusher of this. And that's where IG banned this out in game 1, I think, in the last patch.
Get it for a pick off on Luo. This is huge.
Got BKB.
Oh, why do you lift it? Why didn't he lift it?
They all got
closer?
slowed by the passive. That unstable current slowed both Rubik and Luna. And now Ferrari's going to get dusted up, needs to get some good spells. It only has a cold snap. BKB Luna could have almost killed the Shadow Demon. Defensive Disruption going to prevent it. Invoker 4 stops away. They're going to bring down the Shadow Demon to start the fight. Invoker did get out to safety. Hand of God coming in. Razor's got 1 kill. He's actually stolen a bit of damage here. Plus 84 from this. Now Chuan, he's in trouble. He's going to be brought down by a clap in. No Brewmaster ultimate, and that's going to be probably IG taking this fight if they can help it. YYF just too damn tanky in the front lines. He's just an absolute monster. The chase is on. Air being pinged out, but it looks like they're not going to be able to bring him down. 2 for 2 in the end, but just support's dying on the IG side. Actually, support's dying on both sides. No team losing a core hero.
That was without the Brewmaster ultimate, too.
Yeah. Well, there's your little recappers. Neither team getting that much ahead, I feel. A few big BKBs being used is probably the more important thing. Like Luna's BKB down to 9 seconds. And that's also the Razor's BKB, but I feel Luna's BKB is the big one in this game.
Centaur is still like nigh invulnerable in these team fights, though.
I just can't believe I feel like Ferrari's making a mistake ghost walking into these fights because only now he has level 2 invoke. Before that, he started that fight with Ghost Walk plus Cold Snap, and then he can just get 1 more spell after that. Like, he did absolutely nothing in that fight because he had no spells. He needs more points in Invoke before he can actually do anything in these fights.
Yeah, or a Scepter.
Yeah, he's getting that Scepter.
Well, here they go with the Roshan. Now with the Brewmaster ulti up, and Drunken Haze is actually really damn good for Roshan. He's actually only has level 3 of it when he's level 16. I'll go.
I think he's got some early stats. Like,
well, here they go. That was fast.
That was very fast. And that was with Centaur, like, charging towards it. So Centaur, not only does he have the heart pipe, he's now got a plate mail to make him even scary. He is resistance to absolutely everything. Physical damage, magic damage, and he's got 3k HP.
I think he could solo Luna. Like, at this point.
Oh yeah, no one can 1v1 him. I'd say that's pretty certain.
Panda maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, here they go with the scythe. Maybe they can catch it in July. Ooh, nice self sprout.
Okay, back to home he goes.
Super has been getting caught out a lot though.
Yeah, that's 3-0-7. Oh, they'll look for the blink. Hit him with the blink stumper. The 4 stuff out. Nicely played from the Rubik. YYF. I don't even think YYF needs to run. He's so damn tanky on the front lines. Air goes in. There's your Brewmaster ultimate. Can he use these spells? Boulder Toss to start things off. There's a Cyclone as well. Kind of chain those two together. He's going to ignore the Centaur. Or will he? They go on YYF. I don't know if this is the right decision. Gets 4 stuff away.
He's the only one there.
Yeah, they find Faith though. Faith will be brought down, or will he? 4 stuff out, self-destruct in there. Another Cyclone coming out. Great micro from the Brewmaster. There's your Lunar Eclipse. Will bring down the Shadow Demon, possibly the Razor as well. Gets the BKB off. Now Luna also BKB up, losing damage though pretty fast here. Luo has the Static Link still going. There's a blink up. YYF is tanky, but I don't know if he's going to be tanky enough. Luo in trouble now as well. He loses the BKB. He goes down now. Air in trouble. His ultimate wearing off. Ferrari has got no backup. He's also got no damage output. IG just can't kill heroes. Their damage output just isn't there. And now YYF 4 stuffed away. He's going to be kept alive by this one. The Linus Light Strike Array as well. Dragon Save as well. YYF needs a blink. Will he get it? It gets lifted up. Brought down as well. Oh no. IG just losing heroes left, right, and center. Unable to kill anyone in that team fight. 3 for nothing in the end. And
I think it goes back to what you were talking about with Invoker. They need more damage output. Lina can unleash her burst, but she's only level 12. Shadow Demon doesn't do any damage.
He needs like Tornado into Chaos Maze. EMP is useless. You look at how many Arcane Boots are on this dire side, and even just Arcane Boots aside, Brewmaster has...
here they go, high ground. Centaur's still down, and he actually does have buyback.
Okay. He's going to buy back immediately. Lean on the front lines with Aegis, though, as well. So with the Aegis still being alive, and I think DT, yeah.
And they get a glyph, too. Oh, Angel gets caught out, though.
He's been sent home by the Chen.
It's all good.
Super may be in trouble. 4 staff away number 1. Ferrari wants to chase this. What spells does he have? He's going to Chaos Me. It's not even going to land. Ferrari, please. This is your legendary trademark hero, but he's not playing it like one.
You know what's been really good inside of Dreamtime? Rubik's 4 staffs.
Yeah. He saved, was that Chen at the mid lane with that 4 staff?
No, he saved Luna.
Oh, wow.
It was a Hex into a Blink Stomp, immediate 4 staff, and then YIF's caught out with his hoof stomp down with nobody's stunned. So that's what actually, I think, won the fight right there. Yeah. Such a good counter initiation.
I mean, 4 staffs on both teams. Like, IG have 3 4 staffs themselves. Heroes are taking so long to go down because they've been constantly saved by these 4 staffs, but in the end, it's still IG. They're struggling this game. They just can't get kills. Like, they go on someone, they get saved by the 4 staffs you were talking about, they get saved by the Chen. The damage output and finishing capabilities isn't there. Razor, not a good, like, hero killing carry. Like, it's a good tanky frontline annoying hero. Maybe if you get like an Ags Refresher, you do good damage, but Luo's build, the items aren't there. And then Invoker, the spells he's been using in these teamfights has not been that scary either. Like, it doesn't even, like, what's Ferrari even thinking half the time? He's just going back for different spells every fight. This time around he's got forward for its Ice Wall. Last time he had better. Tornado plus who knows what. Possibly trouble here. Blink, Air's coming again. There's your Brewmaster ultimate. Ice Wall is going to be laid down, but Brewmaster will bring down Faith. It looks like the Cyclone being used as well. Should drop him in just a second. I think Ferrari should be in some trouble here. Ferrari going to get Boulder Toss. Is there a clap to follow? Use that clap. It's on cooldown. He's been using the clap. You betcha clap. He gets the clap off. The micro coming out from this Brewmaster has been perfect here. Ferrari going to get spotted. The gem is there as well. Gets another clap off. Everything being microed.
His Panda is really good.
He used multiple claps from the Brewmaster, from the Earth one. Multiple boulders. Drunken Haze.
Yeah.
Everything getting microed. And Tron's dead now as well.
It's a really good hero if you can use everything on him with the Ags upgrade, but that's a very tall order. Well, looks like they have no creep wave. Will they try and brute force this? I guess they should.
Yeah. Well, there's 4 heroes dead.
Well, nice try with the steal the Chen creep.
Yeah, they'll get it. They're struggling, but they are getting it. Little bit by little bit.
Luo's taking a lot of damage from the glaives too.
Yeah, and this is the slowest Raxing with like 3 to 4 heroes dead I've seen in a while, but they will get it. They want the range tracks. The range track should be a bit easier, lower armor. And yeah, they'll get the range tracks as well. Still 3 heroes dead. They're actually going to stop the range tracks. They want to get this kill in on Luo. Nice 4 staff coming in from the Shadow Demon Faith with a clutch play. He's even going to Blink Dagger now as well. And with that, DT say, let's not worry about the range tracks. Let's back off. Invoker as well as Lina respawning soon. Super. Oh, Hand of God. Demonic Purge being used. Faith may be dead. He's got no 4 staff. He's got no Blink. Defensive Disruption being used in. Razor will try and cover the retreat. There goes your Eclipse coming in. Forces out a BKB from your Razor. Going to see a Tornado come through. EMP once again following this up. The EMP just not that scary. XDD, he's still got Aegis. Even if he goes down, he doesn't care. Air's got another ultimate. This Brewmaster ultimate just always seems to be up in every single fight. And now Razor should be dead. One more right click coming in from the Brewmaster ultimate. XDD on the run, taking a bit of damage here. Hexed up. The Aegis has expired. XDD needs to be careful. YWF will be brought down. That's your tanky Centaur. The Heart, the Plate Mail. The pipe not keeping him alive. Invoker going to be the next.
I think that's game.
It is. This is 4 dead. If they kill this Invoker, it is GG. Ninja Lai is low. Chuan looking for some more kills here. Ferrari does get the 4 stuff out, and with that, maybe a small hope for IG. DT still on the back foot here. They're all so low. Sunstrike. Ooh, just catch a stream of you. That would have killed the Ninja Lai Nature's Prophet, but luckily it didn't hit him. It hit the Rubik instead. And with that, DT gets so far ahead. XDD buys a Butterfly. They are just looking fantastic right now. This Brewmaster has just been a hero this game.
Do we have a team fight recap for like the last 3 minutes or however long that was?
I need to touch my breath. Last however long. Last that long.
Last 50 seconds.
Alright, well. A lot of... Look at all those. IG used everything. Every ultimate in the book. BKB, mech. And they just couldn't get a single kill. You look at that. They got 0. That to me is the big thing here. IG are not getting any kills in these fights.
How do they kill Panda though? They can't kill Panda. They certainly can't burst him down before his ultimate, and they can't kill him during his ultimate because they don't have any physical damage. Because Luo is nice, but not against summons. He's nice against heroes. Oh. But well, now that was also very timely Aegis use too. I don't think he should have popped his BKB before the Aegis pop, but still he had Aegis. and it was right before it was about to expire.
At the same time, they fought and they didn't, like, even though they won the fight, they didn't get a rack. Like, they already had the rack. So it was just like, oh, let's fight because we've got to fight because IG engaged on us. So
They almost got Invoker. If
Yeah.
they got Invoker again, oh, buddy.
that would have been, well, the range racks, possibly maybe you swing to another lane, but we see Prophet now pick up a Daedalus. This is just adding to IG's woes right now. Daedalus, Hex. Surprised we're not seeing more of the Mjolnir builds coming out of the Chinese.
YYF! Sheeped out.
He's dead. The Sprout should come in and he's going to get lifted up. Luo's going to shop and try and help him out. The Stampede does come off, but YYF. One more Lucent Beam, and they're even using the Brewmaster Ultimate. They should be able to catch up. There's your Cyclone coming from a Brewmaster. There's a Boulder Toss. There's a Clap. They're going to leave. Yep, Luo going for a BKB TP. Won't even get it off. The right-click damage is just insane at this stage. And Brewmaster is looking for another Cyclone. Can he find it? Nope, he's not going to chase it.
You know what?
further.
XED has been playing a much better Luna this game than last game. He started off 0-3, and now he's 9-3. And his catch-up form, a lot of it has to do with the Chen and the Brewmaster, setting him up for getting a lot of tower kills, setting him up for Roshan, but still, he has recovered super nicely.
They're going to get Disruption just used on the Luna here to try and slow down this push. Purge being used as well, but
Dude, those illusions almost killed. They
get
did
the
kill
Rubik.
him.
Those Lunar Illusions too strong. Injulai on the high ground now as well. Prophet needs to be careful. He may be in some trouble here. Icewall going to slow down Injulai as well. There's a Blink Clap from air, but he's got no Brewmaster Ultimate, no Primal Split, but
It's never too late to throw.
he uses the BKB somewhat casually there, so interesting item pick up by air. At this stage, Invoker cannot... EMP is just a worthless spell at this stage of the game. It's not even worth invoking to.
Wow, such a long Roshan respawn too. That's the second one.
Yeah.
It's like 2 minutes 35. That's rough.
Helping out IG, buy him... What's it even buying IG time for? Like, who's buying... Like, Razor's bought his Halberd. Invoker maybe gets, like, more levels? Like, Invoker's got max... Okay, Invoker's got max Invoke now, so he wants to try to get his 7 Exort points.
Okay, well, actually, he can do some damage now with Scepter and level 4 Invoke.
He needs to go for, like, Tornado... Deafening Blast Meteor combos, I feel, in these fights. Like, none of this EMP Tornadoes.
Yeah,
He's got the Tornado EMP up again.
and Ice Wall.
Man. This EMP just not worth it.
It's great for counter-initiating. The Tornado is.
Yeah, the Tornado, but, like...
Yeah, I would do Tornado Meteor Blast. And like
Everyone
four
on this-
Spirit Cold Snap Ice Wall.
Everyone on the dire side has 1k plus mana except for Chen.
It's still a lot of damage. Right.
Yeah, it's...
550 divided by 2. 275. Respectable.
doesn't, like, I don't know, match up to, like, a Deafening Blast or a Chaos Meteor, I guess.
No, it definitely
The
does
thing
not.
is, when you use your Tornado, you need the Tornado for your Chaos Meteor, because that's the only way your Chaos Meteor does maximum
Well, the thing is, they
damage.
can BKB out of it, so maybe he's trying
Yeah.
to like bait his BKBs out
That's true.
with it, and then after that,
See, Rubik's got a Necro 3. What is this? How does Rubik have a Necro 3 on this dire side? That's just a huge item pickup. Chen, he's got a Vlad's mech up, and Luna now, full Satanic purchase by Dreamtime, so I don't think they go for another high ground push until Roshan's back, but Roshan is coming back soon, even though it was that long respawn, it's pretty much back now-ish.
so what does IG look to do now? They need to get picked, but DT's like almost never alone.
Who do you pick? Like Brewmaster's BKB, he's got two tanky.
Well, you'd ideally like to pick up Master.
Brewmaster, like they can't kill Brewmaster at the start of the fight. Even if they hex
No.
him up, he gets safe. The 4-star play, like you said, Rubik's 4-star, he's been like in some ways the MVP. Like Dreamy U has come up big in this game. Well,
I mean, you have to give it to Air.
yeah, I was about to say, like if you are giving MVP, I agree. Like I'd give it to Air, but by the sole point because he's playing a core hero.
Rubik's playing really well though.
Yeah.
I think everyone's been playing much better like after the 10-minute mark though.
Rubik-
Luna and Chen especially.
This Brewmaster has not died the entire game. 6-0 and 20. 26 of the 29 kills he's been involved. It really goes to show, looking at these scores, Dreamtime are always grouped as 5. They're 4 main heroes. Like Chen doesn't get many kills or assists, but the other 4 heroes have all been in like 20 plus kills. It's been pure 5-man team fight from Dreamtime. Now they go high ground. They've got the Lunar Aegis. They want to just force this one out. There's going to be a disruption. You've got to watch out for these Lunar Illusions. They hit and they hit hard. Attack with them and do anything with them. There we go. They're going to turn around on XTD. Do a bit of damage here. Brewmaster's gone in with the Primal Split. Chuan in some trouble here. Doesn't have force up. Doesn't have Yules. Nothing to keep him alive. Will get brought down by the Primal Split. Meanwhile, the Rax is just... nothing
He's like
to protect them.
1v5ing them.
He 1v5s while Luna gets Raxes. Luna Prophet say, we'll take the Raxes. You guys, I'll worry about the rest. Now XTD does get... he gets disrupted up, but the Luna Illusion just get taken out. Now Shadow Demon takes a fall as well. Sunstrike not going to do anything, and Axie. Well, this is it. IG, I think, are out. They're going to get 2-0'd here by Dreamtime. YYF takes a fall. Too much damage output coming in from the Luna. Luo just unable to do anything, even with the static link, and Dreamtime have done it. They've 2-0'd IG. The GG should be coming any minute now, but there's nothing left to do. Luo's going to go down. He's got no buyback, and only Ferrari left standing in the fountain. He's going to get lifted up, pulled back, and this is going to be a complete team wipe.
Many rares were lost.
What was it, 18%?
83-17.
Oh my gosh, 83-17. There are some happy, happy rares betters. Imagine the people who bet keys on that.
22.6 keys.
Oh.
Wow.
So good, so good.
IG looked really weak, and DT, I would say, Game 2, they looked so much better than Game 1.
Yeah. I think some of it was IG with some slightly different drafts. Like, the main criticism of this draft I have is they didn't have any killing power. Like, they didn't have any way to finish off those kills. Like, they go in with a blink stun, you follow it with a tornado EMP. Where's the actual killing damage? The only real burst damage they have is the Lina, who...
Well, you have to give credit to the DT for using Panda very effectively. Yeah. Because Panda just... There was absolutely nothing they could do during Panda's win besides run away.
And until he got that blink dagger up, IG were the ones taking control and actually looking a whole lot better.
Yeah, he destroyed them with Panda. Oh my goodness. Brewmaster.
Well,
please.
We start things off with an upset here. Like, IG, one of the favorites coming into the Summit Asia qualifiers. It is a double elimination bracket. They are still in the tournament. They'll drop down to the loser bracket, but it's Dreamtime in the winner bracket semifinals, and the other quarterfinal, which is coming up next, is... Actually, I think they're in the bottom half. I think LGD versus Titan, the winner of that will versus Dreamtime. So in theory, like, you can quickly get through the top 2, top 3, although only one team from China comes to LA, but it's a big upset nonetheless.
It's looking good for Dreamtime.
It's a good team. I mean, the other good thing is, like, TI4 qualifiers coming up. This is a team who will be in the China qualifiers for TI4. Like,
prime practice time.
I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm not an official source, but like, there's no way I see them not in the TI4 qualifier.
Oh yeah, they should be in the qualifier.
They're not going to get invited to the main tournament, but they're a team who theoretically could win the TI4 qualifiers and give a lot of teams a run for their money. So yeah, we'll get to see more of them. But guys, that does it for our first best of 3. We've got another best of 3 coming up. That one is going to be Newbie versus Hyper Glory team. So ZSMJ's team, Hyper Glory team, who've done Nope, I don't think so. No, it got changed, Brian. I believe. Oh, that's okay. We're not going like from top to bottom in the bracket. I think that's why it's confusing. But I think our next match is HGT versus Newbie. So it's one of the bottom of the bracket matches, but should be a good one. HGT have been playing well lately with ZSMJ on carry again, and Newbie beat DK 2-0 yesterday. So, all right. We're going to take a quick break, guys. When we come back, more Dota 2 action. I believe the next match starts in 45 minutes. So myself, Gods, Merlini will be giving you our last best of 3 for today in the Summit Asia. The bundle's coming soon. A lot of people are asking, where's our Dota TV ticket? Where's our bundle? That's going to be added in the next patch. Hopefully the patch comes soon. But the next patch, it's guaranteed you'll have your bundle there. So money from the Dota TV ticket will go towards supporting the prize pool, adding to the prize pool. So be sure to support the teams if you want to. And also... be sure to tune in to all the Summit action over the next couple of months, leading up to the LAN finals in LA on June 5th, 8th. But for now, guys, we're done for now. We'll be taking a bit of a 30-minute break or so and then be back with HGT versus Newbie in about 45 minutes' time. See you then.